man?
I'm doing good, doing good.
In
How's
the
mom?
old days, I might
She's
have
doing
hide.
good. She's getting better.
All right, that's what's up.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah,
That's what's
man.
up, man. That's what's up. In the old days, man, I would have did my hiding. Now, yeah, oh yeah, I used to do plenty of hiding. I used to talk concentrated trash. And when I say concentrated, oh bro, listen, nothing right now. And yeah, if y'all guys want to know, man, I got some of them lemon snaps tonight.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, and listen, I saw it today. It's marketing, man. It's how they market to fat people. They had it right by the barbecue sauce. I said, why would you put the lemon snap by the barbecue sauce? And I said, then they had some ginger snap, but I said, no, I ain't getting them ginger snap because I swore off ginger snap last year because I remember I ate a whole bag of ginger snaps. Boy, I had to go repent about that. Boy, I had to get down on my knees at the altar. I had to get down on my knees at the altar. And yeah, this is the Thanksgiving special here. Lothario, you was telling me now. You said you're cooking some greens. You're cooking some dressing. Tell me what goes in the mayor of what does the mayor of Steeler Nation do special about his greens?
Well, I got me a secret ingredient. It's a family recipe, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to disclose it. As a matter of fact, my people are telling me right now not to disseminate any information in terms of a menu recipe. So, but you know what? Come on by the house and you get your bowl full.
All right, okay, all right. So we got Donna Simpson, man, our classmate from the class of '86. She says, "Happy Thanksgiving Eve, fellas." What's going on, Donna Simpson? Yeah, our whole girl, man. Thanks for chiming in, Donna. Thanks for having you. Good to have you on the show with us. But yeah, man. So you ain't gonna tell us about the secret. So is there something you can tell us about that you make your specialty?
No, I can't. These
you
are.
Can't tell us about none of your stuff. You said the dresses, everything. You can't tell us about none of this stuff.
Hey, it's Low Country approved. That's all I can say.
It's Low Country. Okay, all right. Well, Bam.
Yes, sir.
Bam. I know you burning some stuff down. I didn't tell you it's your cooking.
Yeah, man. I'm actually the mac and cheese, the stuffing. Mom got the greens this year, and yeah, I'm frying for 4 turkeys.
Oh,
so and I actually frying 4 and had to tell 3 that I couldn't I don't spend all my day frying turkey, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, that's one thing about country men. I mean, we grew around our grandmothers, our mom, our dad, and we love eating. I told someone the other day, I remember my first meal, man, was that I cooked by myself was egg and rice, and I still eat it today.
Egg and rice, bro. Yeah, that's right. All right, okay. That's right. And listen, I don't eat your food, boy. Now, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Hey, Bam Mab can burn, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now, boy. Hey, you don't take. Hey, you can't go by any of the football talk and everything. When he gets to the kitchen, he's in his element, bro. He's in his element when he gets to the kitchen. Yeah, I got a couple turkey legs around there, face down in that water.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the syringe in them turkey legs after a while here, and then I'm gonna after I get that syringe in them, get that garlic butter. I don't mind telling you my secret. Got a little bit of that garlic butter injection I'm gonna put in it. After I put that garlic butter injection in it, then let me start over again. Clean it first, of course, because
if you like yourself, everything in there.
Yeah, listen, if Barry Dingle is watching, Barry Dingle remembers when we had a boss. I will not call Frankie name. Oh, I call his name. I won't call. But Frankie took the pack of chicken and just put it on the grill, bro. He just grabbed it and he just dumped it on the grill, straight out the pack. Them boys, Jasper took the chicken off the grill and put the chicken and washed the chicken and then had to redress it and put it back on the grill, bro.
Cornell. Without getting too deep, let's just say I have been to some company cookouts, and yeah, that is a familiar theme. Let me just tell you that.
Watch the chicken.
Straight out of the pack and slap it on the grill and throw seasoning in it. I'm like, definitely two different cultures. Yeah, definitely two different cultures.
You might as well eat the grill too, bro.
You might as well
go and eat some grill.
No, you might as well eat the charcoal.
Well, Donna Simpson, I see you watching. So if there's a special dish that you cook, Donna, go ahead and chime on and let us know. I'm gonna tell you though, the family secret we got now. We got that tater poon. A lot of people don't know about that tater poon. Mayor Steeler Nation, you know anything about tater poon?
Say again. You're breaking up.
Sweet potato poon.
No, I know about sweet potato pie.
But you don't know about sweet potato. Mike know about that sweet potato poon, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Sweet potato poon.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta shred them taters up.
What's it made out of besides sweet potato?
Well, you put some. Well, a lot of people put. Some people put raisins in it. Everybody don't though. But it's just shredded up potatoes, man. And bro, sweet potato poon, man. I would tell you how to make it. I would tell you how to make it, but that's my aunt recipe passed on from my grandmama. And she let me know when she gave me the recipe, she said, "This is not for everybody. This is for you." So I said, "All right,
Okay.
Aunt Mary. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone." But yeah, man. Matter of fact, what's the guy name? Al Roker had came on one day and talked about sweet potato poon. It was the first time he had it. And he talked about how
Sounds
good it
delicious.
was. Oh man, it's thebomb.com. I'll get y'all a dish, man. You back here in the South now, so we have to get together on some sweet potato poon and some coffee.
Okay.
We sit down,
Definitely.
we talk a little bit. But hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and start the show tonight. Shouts out to fella Hayward. As always, prayers up to him, our homeboy, Troy, who's a part of our trio. Well, not trio, trio's three. Irvin Seabrook said he was going to check in. So if Irv comes, we'd be glad to have him tonight. But hey, we're going to go ahead and get the show started. I'm going to go ahead and bust out Donna Simpson said no special dishes. She's laughing. Yeah, Donna said no special dishes. All right, Donna. No special. That means Donna don't want to tell us her secrets either. The secrets be, we got them secrets now. We don't be playing with them secrets now. That's mama bread now. You tell everybody you make mama bread. But we're going to go ahead and start the show. We're going to start the promo for our Thanksgiving edition of 4 Quarters 360. We Them Boys, week 12. And we're going to do the picks also. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're back live. 4 Quarters 360. We Them Boys, week 12. We hope everybody's having a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I also want to thank these brothers. I ain't gonna hold these brothers long tonight, really, because we ain't got a lot to talk about because we got beat this week. So absolutely. I want to recap that too much. But it was a bad week for us as Cowboy fans, but a bad week and a good week because, take a loss. You got to take one on the chin every now and then. And you can tell that they're here and you see Lothario, he naked tonight. He got none of his Steelers stuff on. So, oh, bless you, brother. Bless you. He's vaccinated, y'all. So don't be worrying because I'm telling you, he's vaccinated. So you ain't going to catch nothing from that now. You ain't catching nothing. The brother vaccinated. So don't be saying he was on the show sneezing and they know we got COVID now. Nah, the brother vaccinated. But yeah, it was a rough week. We took an L. I tell you what, I really personally going into the game did not. I've been judging Kansas City on how they've been playing thusly. They had not been playing great this season, but I got to see the Super Bowl Kansas City on Sunday, and I got to see our old nemesis. I could not stand him when he was in the NFC East, Andy Reid. And I can't take anything away. I just got to be honest. I can't take nothing away from Kansas City. Spagnuolo had a perfect game plan, defensive game plan for us. Andy Reid drew up a good scheme. Bieniemy kept the offense in our face. The wide receiver, the running back was gashing us all day in the middle, which we'd always been talking about our defensive tackle play. I thought it would get lost there for a second. I said, boy, I thought I was gonna do fall on leg on. But yeah, and right in the middle, and it just was hard to watch. But as the mayor and I had been quipping at each other before you got up, Mike, the mayor was assuring me that he would be here to hold my hand when we don't make it to the Super Bowl at the end of the season. But I, the Cowboy King, declare that you cannot put no dirt on my Dallas Cowboys. So, I don't feel discouraged. I don't feel no ways tired. That's right. I make a testimony for church on Sunday. That's right. I might go and preach that Sunday. I don't feel no ways tired. That's right. So I feel that we can regroup. I see CeeDee Lamb as a game time decision tomorrow. So, that'll be another tough road to hoe. With no CeeDee Lamb and just Gallup at the wide receiver position. Plus, our wide receivers were atrocious the other day. Those boys dropped more balls. They dropped big pass plays. And so that's what I saw the other day. And so now, as the Synoptic Gospels, and they had the 4 contributors, and they all had different points of view. And that's what this show is all about. Lothario, wait a minute, let me do it right, man. Lothario, my man, get on the mic if you think you can. You wasn't ready for it. Come on, man, you ain't been ready for it, man. You ain't been ready for it. Will you need me to do this? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Hey, it's always good to be in the company of strong brothers, faithful Dallas Cowboy followers, and we'll see what you guys do tomorrow. You're probably favored to win. I don't know what the line is, but 7-3. You guys had won 6 in a row, and there were talks of Super Bowl, and now we'll see how well the Cowboys come back after a loss. So this game will be very interesting. 17 games is a long season, and there are valleys and peaks, but the resilient teams, they bounce back. So we'll see how the Cowboys do.
Thank you, sir. Mike, my man, get on the mic if you think you can.
Yeah, sure. You don't know. Oh man, yeah. What a week, man. Me and Junior sat down and we watched the whole game, and impressive is that our defense. It just seems like, it could have been more than that 19 points, but This big up to Parson, man. He's just like a one-man wrecking crew. Where he's just all over the place. You always been told when we was playing football, you can't coach against speed. You can only try to control it. And so Parson he's doing this thing. He's doing this thing. The defense came through. I mean, they put us in positions. I think 3 times they put us in positions where we should have scored. The offense, Dak was off. I just can't understand. All year long, we limped around our offensive line, and when it came chance to try to get some offensive linemen, they just like turned their head. Like evidently they must be see something in the camp that we don't see, and we're waiting to see. It was a good scheme. Steele, I just don't understand. I mean, he's as they would say, he's big for nothing. I mean, he can't block even if you try to push him to block. He will pick you up after he mess up a play, though. I give him that. But he will pick you up. It's almost like you say, "My bad." I try to get him
about that, guys. Sorry about that. But the funny thing you just said, and I didn't mean to cut you up, but I'm gonna let you.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm gonna get back. Yeah, he picked people up. People with nasty attitudes like Eric Williams. Do you remember that name?
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Cowboy linesman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nasty attitude. I loved it. I think that's what make a lineman. That nasty attitude. Even like with Sue and Ndamukong Suh, nasty attitude. I mean, he's still out there run blocking. But I'll go back to you, Mike. I had to just chime in on that because
Oh no, you're right.
Helping people up, bro.
Yeah, and like I said, Dak had an off day, but there was a lot of drop balls. There was a lot of blown blocks that wasn't. And one thing I've learned about this year, not just with Dallas Cowboys. Of course, the Cowboys get most of the criticism when we lose because of our fan base, some saying ignorant and all this other stuff. But one thing I've learned, don't bet on no team on any Sunday this year, because when the Titans lost, it's like usually this time of year you can actually see the clear cut. It's almost like the thoroughbreds start moving out the way. But I don't see it. I don't really see it in the AFC. I don't see it in the NFC. I see some teams coming up on the NFC that may have a good second half, but I don't see that team yet. I really don't. So it's going to be very interesting. But one thing I'll say too, Dak is getting a lot of negative press. Not from the people who don't like Dallas. I was just reading on a lot of Dallas different threads. There's a lot of people who like Dallas, and it's crazy because I'm wondering if they saw the same game that I seen. Yeah, he missed some passes, but just because that man got $40 million, that don't mean he's supposed to connect on every one of them. Yeah, he should, but he was running for his life the majority of the game. And when I hear these comparisons about these other quarterbacks and everything, just a quick fact, Aaron Rodgers his percentage is actually under 500 of beating actually teams with a winning record. I Googled that today. And there's only like 5 quarterbacks that's playing right now. One is Ben Roethlisberger. One is Action Jackson. The other one is Mahoney. And I think there's two other quarterbacks that in the league right now that's actually, when it comes down to beating winning quarterbacks, they're done. So Dak, when you look at Dak and you look at Rodgers, and Rodgers came in the league in 2005. He won his first Super Bowl in 2011. He didn't stop playing until 2010. He only won one Super Bowl in 2000. This was 2021. When you can't, it's hard to compare a quarterback. And don't get me wrong, Dak is way better than where he was, and he's getting better. But these guys got, when you talk about Ben and all these guys and Brady, these guys been in the league for a long time. And if you only got 5 quarterbacks who have a winning percentage going against winning teams or whatever, then that means that all these other quarterbacks that we think that's good, I mean, and they are good, but they're not as the criteria that Dak has to go through. It's not the same. It's different because honestly, what I think it is, we haven't been in the Super Bowl since 1995, and I think our fan base won it yesterday. And so when they see it don't happen, I'm telling you, they're more critical of Dak than anybody else. But it's just sad that give that man a chance, man. Let him, either he's gonna swim or sink, So.
The man, Irvin Seabrook said, Mike, Bam.
Yeah.
Bam, come out the locker today, bro, with the big percentage on the team. I tell you, we appreciate you, Bam. I like that, man. What you said, and there's a lot of pent up aggression towards Prescott when we lose, and you're right. The aggression comes all the way for some people from 95. You can't put none of that 95 aggression on Prescott because that's a process that's been happening for years. That being a Dallas Cowboy fan has been like a country song. Your woman leave, your woman get back with you, then your woman leave you. You can write a song about it. Your heart will be broken at the end of the season.
Okay, well, whenever you feel like
a
it,
woman came back and I'm happy, but now she left me again and I'm sad. The dog left too. The dog bit me. Every year, bro, we've been crying, but you know what? We've stayed faithful to the Cowboys. So I think it's, and you know what you're saying is it's a thing of expectations. We've always had these expectations. That's Cornell's and Dallas Cowboy fans' expectations. And God bless him. Kenny Duncan said to me one time, I said to Kenny, we were in the barbershop sitting down. I said, Kenny, we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Season just started. Kenny stopped, looked at me with that dry sense of humor that he has. And he says, Rev, you said every year. He said, just like they say, you say that every year. And you're right, because most of the Dallas Cowboy faithful, a lot of us have that expectation because when I'm seeing them, visions of Sugar Plums dance in my head, I'm seeing those 95 Jimmy Johnson Dallas Cowboys come on the field. I'm feeling all the same feelings. I'm feeling the Miami Hurricanes coming out the tunnel, 52-0. I'm feeling Mike Tyson coming into the ring to welcome to the Terror Dome. All those feelings come back to me sitting at Reggie Joyner's house, Mike, because I didn't have cable and Reggie Joyner had cable. So we were all over there watching the Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, Reggie had cable. Reggie, we appreciate you too. We watch every fight at Reggie's house. We sit down there, even though Mike Tyson came in the ring and he said, I'm impregnable. I'm impenetrable. I eat your children. And and Mike, if you're watching this, if you find out who I am, I will hide from you. I will not fight you, Mike Tyson. I will fight you, Mike, for $1 million, but I will go down after we touch gloves. As soon as we touch gloves, there ain't no shame in the game. I'm going down. Cowboy King is going down. I'm going to let you know right now. I can't let you hit my pretty face. I'm going to need all that $1 million for rehab. I'll let you fight the Mayor Steeler Nation. Mayor Steeler Nation is in much better shape than I am. So I'll let you, but and we watch Mike for 10 seconds, but all those feelings come back. You know what I mean? And then we have to pull it in and remember, when Denver beat the brakes off us, bro, it's a good thing I wasn't with none of y'all where I watched the game because I was just sitting in here in my Dallas stuff and my mouth was open and I was like, I can't believe this is happening. The same thing with Kansas City. But Herb, let me go ahead and drop this. Herb.
What up?
I was gonna rap, but I forgot my line that time because I didn't run my mouth so much. But Herb, we're talking about Sunday. We all were giving our synopsis on Sunday, you know, and the brothers really got deep here about Sunday, and I'm gonna give it to you now, Herb. X's and O's, Herb. X's and O's. What did you see Sunday?
Well, before I give the X's and O's, Lothario, my wife wanted to say hello to you guys.
How you doing?
How you doing?
What's going on, Yolanda? How you doing? How you been?
With us. Thank you for sharing
Happy Thanksgiving.
with us.
And then
Good to see you.
let's see over here. That's my sister-in-law, Dallas Cowboy fan.
Hey,
All right,
go
that's
Dallas,
what's
go
up.
Dallas.
Hey,
Go
Hey.
Dallas,
How
go
you doing?
Dallas. Hey.
So we all in the house.
Awesome.
She got the upside down pineapple cake in the oven for her
Oh
birthday.
my
Lord
God.
Jesus.
Hey, man.
Hallelujah.
I've been asking for one of those since
Boy.
golly. That's
Hey.
what's
Well,
up.
I'll tell you, I'll eat a piece for you, Bam, Mike.
I really appreciate you, Irv. You always was
Thanks,
that type of guy.
Herb's
Get to-
Herb, thanks
get
for
to the
looking out
game.
for us.
Get to the games from Sunday. What bothers me more than anything is that's the second game we've been punched in the mouth, and our offense didn't punch back. Our defense punched back. We gave up 3 points in the second half. I watched the game again today, and when I posted it, we were probably 4 plays away if our tight ends and wide receivers block on those screen passes from really getting big plays against Kansas City, because they were literally in a, I guess you call it, zero concept blitz package almost the entire second half, where the middle of the field was wide open, and Dan Orlansky, who was one of the worst quarterbacks ever in the NFL, he broke it down Monday. This guy can break down film like the best of them, and he showed the play. I don't know if you remember the third quarter when they had 3 wide receivers left, and Zeke and the other receiver was right, and they threw a screen. They threw Dak threw an incomplete pass out there with Zeke. Zeke and the wide receiver both ran out. Well, what happened on the play was Dak went to the line of scrimmage to give the linemen their blocking concepts, and then communicate with Zeke that we had a quick screen to the right. And when he showed the film, if Zeke would have ran the screenplay and caught the ball, they had 4 blockers and 1 Kansas City Chief guy out on the wing.
Man.
So it was just our communication was off. You know, what's his name? Steele on the play where he gave up the sack. He said he never even heard the snap count. He never moved. He said he never heard the snap count. That's, you know, so it was just how we say Vantage. You hate to say it was one of those days, because it really wasn't one of those days. But you, as the offense, you got to fight back in those plays. You know, our boy Jerry Jones again talking today. He said the game plan was to run the ball 2/3 of the time on last Sunday, and they went away from it.
And what happened? Yeah.
You know, you got to reel that young offensive coordinator in, because he wants to throw it.
Well,
You know, when you look at the Raiders, they played Cincinnati at home Sunday. Cincinnati's tailback had 30 carries. When is the last time we seen Zeke have 30 carries in a football game?
huh.
He ran for
And that's-
175
well, you know what, Irv?
yards.
It's not designed for him to have 30 carries anymore. Between him and Parsons,
Well,
now you guys will get 30 carries between the both of them.
but-
And I think
we
the
should get-
Cowboys,
we
like
should get
most
30
successful
between both of
teams,
them.
they do better once they run the ball. You know, if we could have Ben throwing 20, 25 times and Najee, you know, getting first downs or advancing at least 4 or 5 yards a carry, that's how you kind of dictate tone, you know, that punch you in the mouth mentality you were talking about a second ago.
Right.
And for some reason, you know, that first game, these first couple of games, I actually, I didn't think Dallas was going to be any good this year. And they look really, really good. So is it them being maybe coming back down a little bit to earth, or you know, because they're not the same team they were, you know, these last during that 6-game win streak.
We got our coach.
I definitely think they've been reading the headlines.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
they're reading the headlines and they've gotten away from being everybody being ready. But how do you show up to a game knowing that okay, we're playing at 4, Philly has already won, Washington has already won. This is a big game. Everybody says we are not ready for the moment, and you go out there and you lay an egg again for the moment. I don't get that. So now we're hearing the same. Oh, we're gonna be ready Thursday. Blase, 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 blase. But are you gonna be ready Thursday? You know, you haven't proven us that you're ready to be ready.
Big game Thursday tomorrow. Because if you
you
guys
gotta-
lose, then the doubt starts to come on in. So every team has highs and lows, and the Cowboys. It's a long season. We got 7 games left, so it's still very much to the taking. You guys could still have the number 1 seed. I think you guys are 1 game behind. Behind Arizona. Yeah, so
the Steelers have a tough schedule.
I'm going to see how they respond. Oh yeah. The Steelers should not make the playoffs. But one of the things I realized by looking at that game is that there is no powerhouse team in the league this year, and people are losing. Buffalo got dragged. Indianapolis is getting hot. Are they the best team in the AFC? Who's the best in the NFC? Is it still Tampa Bay, Arizona? If you don't have a starting quarterback, you got 32 teams, and you've got maybe 5 to 10 quarterbacks that are Super Bowl caliber. The rest of them are pretenders. Ben at this point in his career is a game manager. Dak needs to be, somebody that he can put the organization on his back and guide them. I thought Zeke was on the way to decline, but between him and Parsons, don't you guys have like the number 1 rushing attack?
Pollard,
Definitely top 5, right?
Yeah, top 5.
We haven't seen that in 2 of the last 3 weeks.
I do think though.
Yeah, this is a statement game.
I do think though that I've got to acknowledge what Irv said the other day, and it's true. Missing pieces, because I'm telling you, Pittsburgh without Minka Parsons, forget about it. Forget about it. You can't replace him. I watched the other night as even though they outscored them, they were having problems with the Giants. Tampa Bay without Vita Vea in the middle. Hey, Tampa Bay. What's wrong? You can't hear me? You can't. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Tampa Bay without Vita Vea in the middle, they were struggling. And the Cowboys, just like you said, Irvin, and it was true. What made me most upset about Sunday is the offensive line has to have fight, because the offensive line looked like they were like, okay, no problem. These guys coming in, no problem. It was no urgency with the offensive line, the way they were getting beat on Sunday. They go over to the bench. You don't see nobody screaming at nobody on the offensive line. And I think the fact of the matter is that you have to have some kind of fight. You have to want to fight, and the teams that you're going to beat, if you're going to be a Super Bowl caliber team, you got to beat Kansas City. That these games like that, you got to win those games. But now I still can't. I'll be remiss if I didn't say that pulling CeeDee Lamb out of the mixture kind of really just like said, okay, we're not going to be able to generate any offense. I was really hoping that when Kearse was returning that interception, I was hoping he'd score. And that's bad when you got to hope that your defense scores in order for your team to win the game.
But I don't understand. We got 12 coaches. How nobody can get in our head coach's ear and remind him this is the 3rd game this year that we got 2 timeouts left in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, that was so crazy to me. The time just ticked off.
That.
The time ticked away. They were rushing. They would hurry up and they were rushing, and it's like we were executing, But the thing was, it was
Yeah,
rushing that made us do the stupid things. And yeah, it's like they didn't even use the timeouts. And now you can't wait on the head coach to use the timeouts because he ain't never gonna use the timeouts. And the fourth down, they punted on fourth down the other day.
In the fourth quarter, down 10 with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, some crazy. Like I said, I don't know what it is, and like I said it, and then Lothario said it again, and I'm gonna say it one more. This year just seems off. Like teams that you know that you're just supposed to win, that you see them that week, you're like, oh yeah, I know they got it, and they'll come in, and it's almost like, and I know we focusing on Dallas, but I'm telling you, we're like there's more 7 Green Bay law. You know, these other big teams that we saying, oh yeah, you know what, they're playing pretty good. Now, I'm gonna tell you the 2 teams that I see that's making a statement slowly. On the AFC, the Patriots.
Oh, the
on
Patriots,
the NFC, I hate to say it, Philly. Slowly but surely, they are making, and see, that's what bothers me because we're gonna mess around, and that last game is going, and I hope it ain't gonna be close, but we're gonna have to start doing something, man, because Philly is balling, and them Patriots are balling now. They done. I don't know if it's second win or whatever, but they coming slowly. So it's something. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I was thinking the same thing, Mike. I do not want that last game against Philly in Philly to be one of those things where we got to sit on the edge of the couch every play to either make the playoffs or go home.
Exactly.
I don't want that to happen either.
Exactly.
Even though I think I'm sure that when D-Law and Randy Gregory come back with Parsons, I'm sure our pass rush is going to improve 1,000,000%. You know, I'm sure our pass rush is going to be just off the wall, and our run defense is going to be much better. You know, and we're going to be rotating in those guys that are in there, really in the trenches playing right now and really trying to stop the lead. But that defensive tackle, he needs to go back to the practice squad. Because I'm telling you, Hamilton, is that his name, Hamilton? Because, bro, they started in the middle the other day, and I said, is there anybody in the middle? We a man short? They ran that ball through right up the gut.
Well, what's his name will be back in a couple of weeks.
D-Law, right?
No, D-Law and what's his name will be back next week against New Orleans.
Next week.
I'm talking about the big boy. What's his name, Mike? That's been out all year.
I know you're talking about what's the big dude name?
With the dislocated elbow?
Yeah, Gallimore or whatever his name is.
Gallimore.
Yeah.
Gallimore.
Yeah, he'll be back in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna get healthy.
We're gonna get healthy. We're gonna get healthy. Mayor Steeler Nation, what must Pittsburgh do?
You know, part of winning a Super Bowl or part of being good is the ability to stay healthy. You got to be lucky so that your key players do not, sustain injury, and you got to be good to be healthy. If that makes any sense, because there's certain players you're not going to win a championship without. So for you guys, that's definitely maybe a Gregory. It's definitely Prescott and one of those big time receivers that you got. So the ability to stay healthy is underrated.
I thought our receiving core was the bomb.com a couple weeks ago, but I saw the other day that when our receiving core gets stripped bare without the principles in it, we in trouble. I mean, they were all dropping the ball. CeeDee Lamb went out. Them boy, they were scared of the ball.
But I don't know. Gallup. Gallup is still a great receiver. I forgot number one. I forgot his name, but
He had 3 drops.
Yeah, and he had 3 drops. But here's the thing: if he didn't catch that ball in New England would probably beat us. So it's something. That's what I'm saying. Just sometimes it's like, where's that guy at? Because I was just bragging. I said, man, at number 1, man, he's pretty good. And then bam, as soon as I said that, he started dropping them like it was crazy.
Sunday was his first bad game all year.
Yeah, he was pretty solid. He's pretty solid all year long. So, every Sundays it just seems like for us, and just looking at the league, if you look at your picks from the first week all the way and looking at these teams, if you were the betting man, you probably stop right now.
Listen, I could do that for a living.
My picture, golly.
I'm telling you, I mean, if what you see this week is probably what you're not going to see next week.
Yeah.
Because the games are actually a day early this week. Well, we got 3 games, so I need to send my picks in after we get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna send mine in after we get off. Also.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna send my picks in. I didn't get
there is a buzz in Dallas this year, because most of you guys, believe that you guys will make a long run in the playoffs. So every play tomorrow will be scrutinized. Every single play, more so because the nation will be watching.
Be the only game on TV.
Will be in front of the TVs.
The only game on TV at 4:00, 4:30.
That's it.
Everybody have a full stomach.
Yep.
That's
drink in their hand, and the Cowboy fans will be cheering, and the other fans will be cheering for the Rays.
They will determine how my turkey will settle. They will not determine how my turkey will taste, because believe me, by 4:30 I will be immersed in plenty turkey. By then, I'm fat.
Crazy.
So by 4:30 I'm fat. And Irvin, please tell your sister-in-law she can send that pineapple upside down cake a slice to me parcel pools. Let the Lord use her.
I think they're going down to Charleston Friday.
Oh, really?
So if they do, I might call Vanish and Vanish meet them off of exit 94 Pineapple Road and take these slices to the fellas. But
listen,
I'll let y'all know.
All right.
I will be there right with Vanish. I trust Vanish. I've known him all my life. I will trust him with my life, but not my pineapple upside down cake. I will be there as a fat person. I'm just joking. Vanish know I love him and trust him. I trust Vanish now. That's my hey. Listen, I think everybody, Irv, because we didn't run together, but the other 2 fellas, oh boy, we ran together. Then we run together. Yeah, always no, Irv. When I saw you, we were just in awe of you. I was like, man, that's Irvin Seabrook, man. That's the wide receiver, man. Berkeley High School, man. I mean, man, it was just the championship team, man. Irvin Seabrook.
Vanish don't believe how good I was in football, man.
Boy, you was bad.
He had some good. He had that invisible stickum on his hands. Yeah.
And really, his size would not let you think he was that fast. He looked like a tight end. But brother, he get on that field, son. I said, he get open on Friday night, bro. And listen, we used to go to the game, bro. I was like, hey, man, honestly, don't lie, man. Don't lie. And Hodrick be talking trash about him. Hodrick cannot stick no Irvin. You know what? I tell you what. Irvin that had the knee surgeries and everything like that. Bro, listen. Hodrick could not stick no Irvin. That was not happening. And if Hodrick has tonight, he'll have a fit. What? I know he's doing push-ups right now if you hear that. But Hodrick Portier, you could not stick Irvin Seabrook.
Look, Hardy tried to make himself relevant in recreation ball. So that's when we go to with that. But I can say this, playing like JV football and watching varsity. When Irvin went up, we was sophomores. So they had already a good squad. I remember Benji Mott. Oh man, they big guys or whatever. And I knew watching Irvin play with us that Irvin, I mean, he had golden hands. But when I saw him lining up on the other side of Benji, I said, okay, you know what? Not even knowing, what was going to happen that year, I already knew that was going to be a good combination. Because, like I said, they had some good players, man. I mean, and that's one of those teams from the quarterback to the punter to the line. Like, I don't think, just size wise, I don't think there has been a team that came close to that 82 team size wise. I mean, I'm talking about everybody over 6 foot. And that's the defense, offensive line. I mean, they had a big team. They had a good team, a great team. So.
You remember Gator?
Gator played in JV.
Gator, Stanley Butler, my man Stanley Butler, man, the silent giant. You
Quiet Storm.
Books, Quiet Storm, bro. But
6'5", 270, running full 640.
A beast.
Stanley didn't run sprints with the defensive lineman. He ran sprints with the wide receivers.
A beast.
Hey,
a beast.
Hey, true story. And I know we got to do these picks, but I just think this is so funny. So we was running to Oklahoma, right? And so this is JV. So I forgot who was running against Stanley, right? And Stanley didn't hit him right. And the coach got into Stanley like, come on, big Stanley. I know you can hit him. So they were like, next person up, which was me, right? So I started joking with the other guy. I forgot who it was, but I actually pushed him in the front of me. Man, I thought we had to peel that boy up, man. Ain't no way a person supposed to be hitting somebody that hard. And there's no way, man. And I remember, and I thought that was hard. I remember we used to think that there was a thunderstorm going on when Varsity was playing because they would be cracking in that corner. I'm like, there's no way. AJ, Audible, Barnett running, man, Kelly Shine. And then the coach used to tell us if we didn't get straight, we had to go over there and scrimmage. Ain't no way. Let's say the devil is a liar. That was not going to happen.
I think that made me quit JV. It's because we were playing around one day, and he told us they were going to put us in the cage with Barnett. And bro, that's when my resignation came in right there. I was like, bro, listen, that took my toll. I was like, bro, I'm not going no cage with Barnett, bro. Nah, that's not happening. I said that's not even happening, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went and got some Twinkies and the rest.
Urban was the man, no doubt. He was definitely the man.
Urban was the man.
Vanish battery died.
But I can see that.
Vanish had to go out and he making dressing and the collard greens he done let us know earlier. He making dressing the collard greens. He wouldn't let us know how he make his collard greens. Yeah, he wouldn't let us know how he make the collard greens. So we're gonna go ahead and start the picks, man. A game that we always have been seeing on Thanksgiving Day, Chicago, the Bears, and the Lions. Back since what? Billy White Shoes Johnson over there with Detroit. You remember him?
Oh yeah.
Billy White Shoes Johnson and I think it was in Sweetness, of course, Chicago, but I think it was a Thanksgiving Day. I forgot the dude's name. He didn't call a fair catch, and he took the punt. And man, somebody I think we were playing him. Somebody leveled him. They had to take him off the field on the cart. They put the neck brace and everything on him. I can't remember who it was, but somebody he never called fair catch because I guess he was thinking about running. After he got the ball, and boy, the guy came down with a full head of steam and leveled him. But Chicago and Detroit, man. Chicago's been we know Dalton came in there. He's been gunslinging since the young man got hurt. Of course, he's going gunslinging now. Chicago and Detroit. In Detroit, who we got tomorrow, guys?
The score of that game might be 10-9.
A baseball score? Well, you want me?
I guess I'm gonna just take Chicago because they're playing with a more experienced quarterback. All
right.
Yeah, I go with Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chicago. You remember Detroit was my early pick earlier in the year, and I understand now that picking Detroit and Miami greatly discredits me. As a matter of fact, I got a call the other day from the NFL, and they took away my pick license. They told me I can't pick for they were gonna fine me, but then they found out that I didn't have any money, so then they didn't fine me again. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Chicago. The Las Vegas Raiders and your Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, you can go past that one. Aim at the three of us, so we already know.
Three of us,
Yeah.
we know we go pick. We going Dallas all the way. Buffalo and New Orleans. They're gonna get the 8:20 game tomorrow night. Buffalo and New Orleans.
I'm going with Buffalo because Alvin Kamara out again.
Oh man.
Yeah, to Larry's you know, I know he's happy to probably hear this. I'll go Buffalo.
Well, I'm gonna probably go New Orleans only because New Orleans plays different at home. I don't know which Buffalo Bills team is gonna show up. They done gave Taysom Hill that $40 million, you know, so maybe he'll play like a $40 million quarterback. I said, yeah, they threw that money at him quick as soon as Jameis went down. You know, I still think Jameis is the better of the quarterbacks. Jameis just went down with that ACL tear. I hope Jameis has a job somewhere next year, though. I hope everybody sees that Jameis is a good quarterback. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with New Orleans on that one, guys. I'm gonna go against the grain. Maybe after the first quarter, I'm gonna feel bad about it. Tampa Bay and you know you want to change your pick. Tampa Bay and Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going with Indy.
I'm going with Indy.
I'm going with Indy all the way. I'm going with Indy. Yeah, I'm going with Indy. Vita Vea wanted to come back the other day. They wouldn't let him come back, but Vita Vea is playing hurt. You know, he has that knee issue. He's got a brace on that knee, and so he's playing half mast. So I'm definitely going with Indy. I think Indy's going to be able to impose their will upon Tampa Bay. I think they're going to get a pass rush. And we know if they get a pass rush going, the Giants was after Tom a couple times the other night. You know? And
I think they're going to run the ball good. I think they're going to run the ball good against them too, especially if Bill can't play.
Oh yeah. If he can't play, absolutely. They're going to run the ball. That's why we couldn't run the ball. You can't run the ball against a brick wall. Oh, that's a rhyme. You can't run the ball against a brick wall. Word. Okay. The New York Jets. Hey, yo. Okay. All right. That's enough, y'all. That's enough, guys. All right. The New York Jets. Dr. Eric Lloyd and Bruce Sproul's team, New York Jets, versus the Houston Texans in the I don't know what bowl.
Houston.
I'm going to pick Houston at home.
I'm going to pick Houston because Houston's been playing a little bit better ball. I'll play Houston. They've been playing a little bit better ball. Philly. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Ants.
I'll go Philly, but I'm pulling for New York.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Giants.
I'm gonna pick the Giants too. The Giants have done the same that Dallas has done. They've gotten rid of Jason Garrett.
But I think the Giants' offense is gonna look totally different Sunday. Now that they got the clap.
The clap is gone.
I agree.
We're gonna give this to the Giants. Y'all couldn't hear that, huh?
No.
I'm the only one who can hear the sounds. That's crazy. I hope it comes on now on broadcast. The Carolina Panthers versus the Fishies. The Miami.
I'm picking Carolina just because I want Hardrick team to lose.
Carolina.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Carolina too. And that pick right there is a grudge pick. It is not a pick based on well, I can't make grudge picks because you know I've been doing so horribly lately. Last Sunday, oh goodness, don't even talk about my picks last Sunday. Atrocious. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go. I wish Carolina win, but I think Miami might be able to beat them. You know, Cam's playing, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going Carolina. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going Carolina. Listen to me. That's real slow. I was on the slow bus on that one right there. Cam playing, right? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make a joke about the slow bus. Short bus. Tennessee Titans versus the New England Patriots. Now, this is the former student versus the teacher, the master. I believe they should be a smash bowl here now. That should be a good defensive
I'm going with New England because Tennessee can't run the ball right now. They don't have a running back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots also.
Yeah,
but that should be a big hitting game. That should be a good game. There should be some big hits. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati.
I'm taking the Bengals at home.
Yeah,
I think they can run the ball because Pittsburgh's defensive leader's still out, the safety.
Oh,
and everybody's been running the ball against them lately, and Cincinnati's going to stick with the run.
Yeah, I think the brightest spot in Pittsburgh right now is Hayward on that defensive line. I love Hayward, boy. He's a beast. So I think that's the brightest spot they got right now. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough to stop the Bengals unless the Bengals come and they play the Mr. Softy football, because we've seen them do that a couple times this year. They've been atrocious. That's the word for the day. The word for the day is atrocious. Tonight, rather. They've played atrocious. And in Michael Bryant's words, at times I have been flabbergasted watching them. The Atlanta Falcons versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Old Boy Bowl. The Old Boy Bowl.
Nanny Bowl. That's another Nanny Bowl.
Boy, I would tell you, you will lose your house on this game right here.
Man,
I would bet. Let me get a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin on that one right there.
I'm gonna. You know what? I say Atlanta just because, and don't ask me what's just because.
So Mike going with Atlanta.
That's the best way to say it, Mike.
Yeah,
that's the best way to say it. Just because.
Yeah. Just because.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville because they're home. But that's another just because.
Yeah, they was home. Hey, they was home last week when 49ers beat them too.
Well, you know, the 49ers are playing pretty good ball. The 49ers beat the Rams, you know, soundly. So the 49ers is another one of them teams. It's like 1 week, you don't know what you're going to get from 1 week to the next. Because they played that prevent defense that we saw Irvin pointed out. Who were they playing that prevent against? They couldn't stop Green Bay. And they look horrible. Green Bay just took the ball down. I mean, just marched down the field and won the game in the waning seconds of the game. But against the Rams, man, they was like textbook, shoulder pad, tackles, hits. They were everywhere, flying across the field. So I don't know if that was a Sunday that they was on Applejack. They had that thing Granny had give that mule. What Granny give that mule? That corn squeezes? That white lightning?
That was that Moonshine Triple X, son.
That was that Moonshine Triple X. That's what it was. They were that Triple X Moonshine. That's right. Triple Ecstasy. The LA Chargers versus the Denver Broncos. The Broncos and the Chargers.
I'm going with my Chargers, man.
I'm going to go with Denver.
That's a hard game, man, because is Patrick Surtain going to be back? Because
I'm not sure. I hadn't heard anything.
If Surtain is not back, I'll go with the Chargers. If Surtain is back, I don't know. I ain't going to Denver, man, because Denver get suffered by Philadelphia, didn't they? But then that boy was out, and then he makes a huge difference. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers on that game. The LA Rams, the Rams versus Hodrick's beloved Green Bay Packers, home of the liar who said he got the shot, didn't get the shot. Let me stop.
Because they playing in Green Bay.
Yeah.
On the frozen tundra.
Yeah, I would go with actually Green Bay both of them are coming from a defeat, so it should be a pretty good game. But I think
I took the Rams, man.
You took the Rams on that one.
But
they can't play
I think
that cold.
I just think Aaron Donald's gonna have a game of all games, and Aaron Rodgers' mobility is gonna be compromised because of that foot, that toe. So I just think that
you got bad.
I think the score gonna be something like 27-24, and Green Bay's kicker has been struggling all year.
Ooh.
I mean, this guy been missing 25 yarders.
Hey, Cornell.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cornell. You know what I realized?
What you realize?
Irvin must be getting the up to date report while we be talking, man. He be saying stuff like, "Dang, his toes bothering him. He got a headache." Irvin be on top of it, man.
Listen, that's why
I follow that. I got that Bleacher Report app, man. So anytime something come out, hit my phone. That's what I be posting on the group when they send them things out like every 15-20 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got the first cousin Dieter's report. They come out like every 2 days after the fact. Y'all boys be talking about it, I'm going, and I'll be like, might as well go ahead and cancel that app.
You're crazy, man. Yeah, the Irvin be on it now. No joke, man. Minnesota and San Francisco in San Francisco.
That could be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Vikings because they're playing really well right now. That three-headed monster with Delvin Cook and them two wide receivers, boy, I tell you, that's something hard to deal with.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
I wish I could watch the first quarter and make a pick. After that,
I think I'm gonna go Minnesota too.
Man, I don't know why.
Yeah, this is a tough week right here, Cornell.
It is tough for real.
They got some tough games this week.
It is tough, man. I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with San Francisco and Letitia West. If you see this, in no way do I feel in my bones. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I hate the 49ers classically. Ever since Joe Montana threw the ball to Dwight Clark in the corner over Everson Walls. Okay. I've never liked them. And shouts out to Dwight Clark. God bless him. He gone on to be with the Lord. Yeah, shouts out to him. But I tell you that Joe Montana was nasty. And then who did we have trying to bring us back? Danny White. Okay. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm just gonna leave that right there. I ain't gonna go no further by that. Because before you know it, somebody be calling in and saying, Danny White is one of the best quarterbacks we've ever had. The Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Get Down Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens. And this is what y'all talked about, because these teams
up and down
have been up and down, and Urban is right. Urban is right. This is a week that you can really miss almost half of your picks, because it's all dependent on what team shows up on Sunday.
Well, I'm going with Baltimore. Lamar will be back. The quarterback for Cleveland, whatever what's that clown name?
Mayfield Ice Cream.
Baker Mayfield.
Ice Cream Man.
He's about to talk himself out of an extension of a contract. You can't tell the fans you don't care about what they think, and you don't show up for your press conference because you're upset. No, I mean you that guy don't get it, man. He don't get it, bro.
Irv, he can't.
But he'll get another opportunity in the NFL with any other team. I bet you that, though.
You better believe it.
And starting. The dude that got in the argument. I mean, the dude that got in the melee with LeBron James got a $10 million penalty, fine levied against him. I know he's gonna fight that. $10 million.
No, I think that was a joke. I think that was a joke of a point.
Oh, it had to be a joke. Then okay, well let's pull that.
I think he's losing. LeBron is losing. I think LeBron lost $330,000, and this guy is losing like $45,000 for the 2 games he's missing.
Okay.
Because he was a second-round draft pick, so his contract wasn't that big.
I get ready to say
I still
$10
don't
million.
agree with the fact that he got more than LeBron, though, because LeBron started the whole thing.
You seen his eye?
Well, his eye got jacked up, but then you
seen his eye. Then you had to turn around and pay $10 million. Ain't no way.
Hey,
Listen,
man,
man.
you know what? The thing was, and I'm not laughing at it, but the thing was is that it was really like the classic fight that I have witnessed in my life, where this happens, the act happens, and then it's like 10 minutes, about 5-10 minutes later, when they take him away from the scene, now he ready to fight. You know?
No, but Cornell, think about it though.
Yeah.
Cornell, think about it. We all have hooped at the courts.
Yeah.
And we've all seen some fights, and we've all seen where somebody get hit. Oh, I'm sorry, and then he take his hand out, and blood comes from everywhere, and then the dude reacts like, "Oh man, you done busted me up," and a big fight start. That's just how it kind of happens.
And he was bleeding.
If he would have never saw no blood, I think everything would have been calm, and he still would have been upset. But once he saw that blood, man, he lost it, man.
He was bleeding too.
And a lot of people saying he ain't want no smoke with LeBron because LeBron's 6'9". But this dude is a former boxer, man.
Oh man,
ain't like this dude is a boxer from Seattle. Ain't like he can't throw hands.
He about to chop LeBron mud out.
Man.
But you know, all of a sudden, he about to knock. And you know, Braun from the projects too. Now, I mean, that project Braun might still be in there too now. You know, like, yo, what's up, kid? But I don't know when it comes down to squaring off. Yeah, all of them got good reach because they all big. But all of a sudden, you know, I definitely don't want to fight a basketball player. You know, his arm about 6'5". So, you know, you definitely ain't got no reach for them boys. Boys long and tall. And so the Monday night game, Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington football team.
We need for Seattle to win the game, but I think Washington going to beat them.
And how is Washington winning these games? I've not watched them play since the premier defensive tackle from Washington, defensive lineman from Washington is out. How are they winning these games?
They're playing smart football, man. They're playing smart football.
Okay. All right. It seems really crazy these teams start peaking right before we got to play them again. I mean, we had need to play the 2 months ago Kansas City.
Well, you know, it's if you look at it, you're right at the half of the season. That's when either bad teams get, you know, either good or bad, you know. So I think these teams that started off slow, you know, they kind of get in the groove. They groove and or they get in their groove and they rolling with it, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
well, we've made our picks. Man, I want to thank the brothers for coming on tonight. We're right at 1 hour and 8 minutes. I know we ain't never been this early in the broadcast. Get ready to go home. I tell you what, everything was smooth. You know, it might not be like that every week, but it's like that tonight. And we just want to thank the brothers for coming on. Thank the mayor of Steeler Nation for joining us. He went back to cook those collard greens that he didn't want to give us. He says family secrets, so he won't let us know. Thank you, Mike, for taking time at your schedule. Thank you, Irv, for taking time at your schedule, and also telling me about that pineapple upside down cake. I'm probably gonna eat all these lemons.
If we go to Charleston Friday, I'll definitely roll down and swing through Mounts Corner on the way back to Columbia and call you. Say, Cornell, meet me at the exit, or meet me on Highway 6, and I'll swing down Whitesville Road and put it in your hand and jump right back on Pineapple Road and head to 26.
And the Lord
I'll let you know.
The Lord have a special blessing for you too, brother.
You know that's what them old people say after you don't do something for you. You know the Lord gonna bless you. You know that.
Just keep your hand and going.
Well, boy, if you don't give him nothing.
That old rascal talk, but he ain't gonna come through here. Now you
exactly.
You heard I say I might. The old folks here, you say, I coming.
Yeah, that's right.
That
That's
boy
right.
he coming, he ain't show up. I ain't gonna trust him no more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had such a good confidence in that boy, and the boy ain't come.
He just,
I had a,
you know what? And then they go back to your father or your grandfather. He just like your father Moses. Moses
He
did
just-
the same thing.
he did the same thing. You remember?
Moses did-
You remember? Y'all ain't want to talk about him now, but you remember?
Oh man.
Just like Moses. Just like Moses. But man, I appreciate y'all. To everybody out there, man. If you're gonna drink tomorrow, man, don't drive. Stay home. Stay home. Don't drive.
Right in the house, brother.
Yeah, stay in the house if you're gonna drink.
Yes, sir.
If you get in an argument with somebody, get in your car and go home. Don't get in no fight with nobody. And think about everything that's gonna transpire. Just get in your car and leave. Just leave. Just go. And we want you and your family to have a happy Thanksgiving from here. The guys, the brothers, together, and we say, go Dallas Cowboys, man. Absolutely.
Hey, before you go, reach out to your cousin Carmela because you know her husband is a Raider fan, so her house gonna be upside down tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Rob. Listen, listen, bro. Hey, this is the one time of the year when you ain't no family. You a Raider fan. So, bro, you know, the war is on, Rob. So I'm gonna let you know. So if we're reaching out to you, we know it's gonna be a little division. I ain't gonna talk too much trash because boy, if it don't go my way tomorrow, oh God.
Hey, my brother's a Raider fan, so
yeah. Yeah. How about Irma? Irma's a Cowboy fan, right?
Irma ain't really big into sports, man. You know, she live in California. She been living in California for about 3 years now. So, and my brother, my little brother and sister, you know, the second set of twins, both of them live in Vegas. So my brother got season tickets to the Raiders. So he got some seats right on the goal line in the right corner, lower level, man.
So Irv,
so he go to all the Raiders games, man.
So Irv, you need to win tomorrow. Daryl Frazier, also a Raider fan, I think that I know. Derek Gathers,
Ernest Edie,
Johnny Brown, my cousin Johnny Brown.
Yeah, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny Brown, Raiders fan. So Raiders Nation will be up watching that TV tomorrow. But
John Diggs.
Since Jack Tatum. Since the Jack Tatum days. Because
I think I'm gonna send my old boy Ernest Edie a little text.
Send him a little text.
Have a little text.
Go ahead,
tell him you about to take him. He got to go down tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Ernest got to go down. Send Ernest a text. You know, let him know. Definitely. But from Dallas Cowboy Nation, the Raider Nation, y'all coming to our house tomorrow. The fight is on. So I'm really glad. I'm sad that the Raiders had a lot of controversy going on, but I'm kind of glad, you know, because it gives us a break. Because boy, we need a break tomorrow. I tell you. And to the manager of McDonald's today that was trying to give me a Big Mac that was not freshly made, like I asked for it. To you, sir, I will let you know right now. You can keep your Big Mac because I went and got me some tacos. Yeah, man, he won't give me. Yeah, I said I want off the grill. To give me old dry Big Mac. The meat dry. The meat ain't got no kind of grill burn on it. They just want to warm it up in the microwave or something like that. The lettuce wilted. Yeah, I'm fat. You ain't gonna get back no fat person with no. To the manager. Yeah, to you.
Hey, Cornell, before you leave, I'm gonna leave you this one thing about McDonald's.
Yeah.
You remember they came out last year and said about their quarter pounder they use real beef?
Yeah.
So the question is, what did they use in their Big Mac?
Dang, man, don't say that, man.
I'm just saying. I'm
That's true though. Because Big Mac burger that big, a quarter pounder like that.
Exactly. It probably was a good thing that you did eat tacos.
Yeah, no wonder I always want to scratch my back or I feel like jumping up and down. I'm probably eating kangaroo. And I'm
oh wow.
Man, them boys try to stick me for my paper. But hey, to everybody, we're gonna see y'all guys next time. Hey, love, peace, and soul. Till next week. Go Cowboys!
Go
Yes, sir.
Cowboys.
Y'all have a good one.
You too,
All right,
Mike.
brother. Have a
All
good
right.
one, LB. Have a good one, Irv.